I regret leaving my wife for another woman. We have been married for nearly 7 years and we've been through 2 deployments, 4 moves, and 2 children. I've lied about some small things in the past. But the last year of our marriage I became emotionally distant. I checked out. I became a bitter and depressive person. This took a toll on our marriage. We stopped communicating, and I stopped choosing her when I woke up in the morning. We continued to go through the motions. Instead of approaching her with love, humility, and respect to fix the marriage, I made a terrible mistake. I went to go see a football game at a bar with family and friends. I started talking with a family acquaintance while my wife was at home. After the game she asked for a ride and I took her. We arrived at the destination and she invited me in for drinks. I did, and I slept with her. In my confusion, resentment, and shame I hid it. Not long after, I was caught by my wife corresponding via email with this woman. I lashed out and told her I didn't love her anymore and that I wanted to leave. So I did. This absolutely devastated her. I pursued a relationship with this woman for several months. I stayed at her house occasionally and we went on dates. We told each other I love you and connected. I thought the answer to my unhappiness was in this person. Meanwhile, I gave my wife no choice. I demanded a divorce and we got as far as developing a child-sharing plan, but I never pursued it any further. I gave her the house and paid the mortgage, I gave her the car, and I deposited large sums of my monthly income into our shared account for her and the kids to use when they aren't with me on the weekends. What I didn't give her was respect. I ignored my wife's suffering and hurt. I abandoned her. I eventually came to realize what a mistake I had made. I broke my relationship off with the other woman and came back to my wife with some of the truth. And eventually all of it after she knew there was more I was hiding. I've now told her everything and been completely forthcoming with all the details, no matter how painful, and all her questions. I have failed. I have watched myself stubbornly and cruelly destroy the one thing in my life that I now realize is most important. I am overcome with pain and remorse. I am convinced I can be that person for my wife again. I have a scheduled counseling and am making changes in my life to show how sincere I am. And I'm afraid that may not be enough. My wife is a strong, wonderful woman and I feel I've lost her forever because of my foolishness and cruelty. She has let me back into her life because she has expressed she wants to see if we can be together again. She is skeptical and cautious. Conversations have been long and painful and brutally honest. We are going to see a marriage affair counselor tomorrow. I'm terrified that no matter how hard I try I'll have ruined everything.